Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for Taurus season. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. To my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back. Well, let's see what we have for you guys. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. A lot of the times we see the 11:11 and the positive signs and we want to pay attention to them. But a lot of the times we ignore the red flags. So be honest with yourself here. Okay, guys? Pay attention to the red flags worth waiting for and calling in your soulmate here. Attraction. So you're attracting somebody in. It's worth waiting for, but be careful of the red flags. We might be sort of, when we meet somebody, we can freak them out by, I don't know, overly like questioning them. Hey, so what have we got for our future? What's your date of birth and place of birth and where was you born so I can check your birth chart? Just giving an example there of how we can be a little bit overbearing. So just be aware, you guys will know it's a general reading, so you guys will know the red flags that your intuition is picking up. Don't ignore them, okay? Trust that little niggle that you feel inside you there that's telling you, something ain't right here. Because maybe you pull in, say, a soulmate, but it's the wrong one just before the right one comes in. And then you could spend a lot of time with the wrong person. So if you're saying, this person, they don't seem right for me, but I've been single for a long time, so maybe I should give them a chance. Don't do that, right? If you know that there's something else out there or your feelings are telling you there's something better to worth waiting for, you are attracting in maybe a lot of people right now. So, of course, not everyone's going to be right for you. So just being aware of that. Empress, you are attracting in everybody here. You are attracting in everybody. That Aries season was wonderful for you here. If you took advantage of it and, you know, really worked with the energy that was working for you, it might have been time to focus on money because you're looking very lush, abundant, looking like you got new clothes, a new hairstyle here. So, you know, you are attracting everybody in. This is Venus working for you. This is Venus bringing romantic interests your way. So you can expect a lot of that where you might have had to be working on money or your career before. This season seems to be attracting in a soulmate for you. High Priestess, like I told you, listen to your intuition. Okay, what you need during this time is to trust your heart. Even when it's telling you something's not right. It's not all about the good signs, okay? This is where we usually trip up and go wrong. You could meet somebody and be like, they're so great, but there's something not right about this person, right? I mean, look at Ted Bundy. Apparently, he was good looking and really charming. You've got to trust that instinct sometimes, right? Because you can end up in a relationship that you don't want to be in, or, you know, messing about and wasting time with somebody like, hey, are you texting me back or not? And then they say, well, why are you texting me so much? We just met. So you kind of feel like, well, they are kind of right, but something's not right here. And they could be at home with a girlfriend or a wife, and they're just sort of, you know, or a boyfriend or a husband. So that sort of thing, your intuition might be telling you here, but this is a lot of messages from the divine, these major arcana. It's trying to give you a lot of messages and say, hey, you're abundant, you're worth it. Do not accept less than you are worth. And your intuition will tell you if somebody is not going to give you your worth. Wait for the next one if that's the case, because they'll be worth the wait. You're calling in soulmates, but you're attracting in everything. That's because you're abundant. And right now, look at this. You're going to have to fight these offers off. 5 of Wands there. And that's that Mars and Venus energy really mixing to bring like your fiery passion and, you know, beauty to the surface here, that's making people come towards you that you have to fight them off with a stick here. It can be that people seem argumentative towards you, or just seem like they have a problem with you. That's because you're shining really bright right now. So it can be that people might be jealous of you. You know, if you're a cross watcher, this would be your energy. The message is always for the watcher. Hanged Man, yeah. Look here, there is this something within you here. Your intuition is fighting you from making a decision. So it can be that you feel like, I feel good, I feel great, things are going well, I'm going to reach out to my ex. Your intuition's like picking up a stick and beating you down like, don't you dare. Do you know your worth? Don't you dare. You'll attract what's meant for you to you. You're an empress. Sit here. An empress doesn't, you know, chase things. So if you're feeling that sort of conflict, it can be coming from within yourself. There may be arguments with family and friends in this situation as well. Might be to do with, like I say, jealousy and envy. So look at things from their point of view if people are coming towards you with this sort of energy, because you seem really blessed right now. So, you know, it's unfair when you're that blessed to, you might have an unfair advantage over people here. So it can be like, you can read them, like, you can be feeling good, minding your own business, and they say to you, you know, start an argument with you, but really it's something going on within their self. They try to project onto you, and you say, isn't my fault that your girlfriend left you? And then you've really hurt somebody then. You sort of like have this unfair advantage at the moment. Your intuition will pick up on what's going on within people, what's hurting people, and you could use that to hurt them. So try to look at things from a different point of view instead here. It's a learning curve for you, okay? If this is somebody you've just met and this is the red flags, this Five of Wands saying, you know, I talk to them like, hey, how you doing? And then they're either short and that your intuition is telling you something ain't right, but this is a small thing that can be overcome. Five of Wands is small things. Ace of Wands now. Yeah, so this is somebody wanting to talk to you, wanting to flirt with you, even wanting to you. So I'm not surprised. This is information, a conversation that was worth the wait. Right? This is an offer not to be missed. Okay, so if you're caught up here in this minor thing, it's like you're going to miss a better offer. So this is why you're being warned here. Listen, those who don't listen must feel. So you could end up continuing and going through another spiritual awakening, another spiritual lesson. If this Empress starts involving herself in this, a lion just does not, you know, turn around for barking dogs, right? So just those sorts of things, being aware of them. Nine of Wands, I feel like you're just supposed to let go of things. Just be carefree, your beautiful self, right? That, because Sagittarius, you have this sort of like energy that's lucky. You might not feel it at times, but it kind of is. While we're going through this divine learning here, you're divinely protected in this time. So because somebody maybe didn't come in for a long time, you might pick up, you know, if we're thirsty or hungry, we'll eat or drink anything, right? But you're an Empress here. You're not thirsty. So make sure what's being offered, you know, is the finest whatever water you want to drink. Okay? This could be somebody who blocked you before, now coming forward to speak to you. And you've waited for this maybe once upon a time. So you might want to take that unfair advantage that you're feeling sort of to flex on your ex. But don't do that, guys. Okay, don't do that. Look at things from their point of view. They're not as ascended as you. They want to show that they're strong, but they're not as strong as you. A person doesn't need to show this when they have this sort of power. Ten of Cups. So it might be that you close down this cycle altogether. You know, it can be that it's an ex that comes back and you're like, should I, shouldn't I? And then your intuition is telling you they're still quite guarded. They still haven't learned fully their lesson. Because we see this is a 9. This is somebody having a rest on the battlefield, somebody giving in to have a rest. So it might be like they're tired of the journey on their own. So they're coming back to you. Your intuition might be like, hey, so you're coming back to me? From where did you come? Right? So just make sure you communicate properly. If this person is fully healed and your intuition tells you that, or it's a new person that comes towards you, I feel like there's multiple people coming towards you here. And you need to, you know, go through the offers and pick the right one. It's telling you you'll be guided by your intuition. Yeah, look, another person. Knight of Swords here. These people are rushing towards you. They're just drawn. That's that calling in your soulmate. Some of you have been manifesting. So now what you've been calling in is coming. But it's all coming at once. So I feel like you have to choose wisely here. 2 of Cups. So yeah, there is a very strong soulmate and a good connection for you. But there's also one that's a bit suspicious here. Ace of Swords. Don't use your head, okay? Don't rush. Anybody who loves you today, well, if they truly love you, they're going to love you in 10 years. You don't need to rush. There's lots of opportunities coming your way with these aces, but there's an opportunity to make a mistake because you could get distracted by this 5 of Wands, these arguments, or somebody. It might even not show up as arguments in your life. It can be somebody like, yeah, I really want to be with you. I really want to be with you. And then all of a sudden they ghost on a night when they're with somebody else. And you're like, my intuition's saying they're probably with their family. And then your intuition would be correct. Okay, so you should use the Ace of Swords to cut them off because there is another soulmate here that's coming in where you can have your happily ever after with. Your family with, if you like. If your intuition is telling you this person is lying to you or tricking you in any way, don't ignore those red flags. And don't just accept somebody because you've been a single a long time and this person is showing up. If there is red flags, cut them off at the beginning. Somebody else is right behind them that wants to come in and that you're attracting in. How you attracting romance is by enjoying yourself fully. Don't chase. Don't, accept some muddy water because you've been in the desert a long time. You're an empress. Still demand the best water. Love begins. There is a love offer coming in from a soulmate here, but you're going to have to pick through, sort through the weeds here, the truth. You're really going to have to use your intuition because there's Mars energy, there's Venus energy, this Aquarian energy coming in that's really wanting you to overthink the situation. But then the Mars and the Venus want you to act and makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel loved, romantic and things like that. So you look at them sort of through rose-coloured glasses. Hope. Yeah, there's this like romance novel sort of view that you might have going on because of Venus, and then Mars is telling you, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And Aquarian is telling you, think about it, overthink about it. But I feel here, that love that you have for yourself, tell yourself, I don't need to rush. If somebody loves me today, they'll love me tomorrow. I don't need to bend my life to them. If they truly love me, they'll come towards me. And it'll be worth the wait here. It'll be the truth. This is your true love that's coming towards you. So don't hold out. Don't accept less. Hope for the best. Don't accept less. Good luck, guys.